Meanwhile, the candidates are making last-minute pushes to get votes ahead of Saturday's primary. Senator Bernie Sanders, Mayor Pete Buttigieg, and former Vice President Joe Biden all holding events in the Palmetto State tonight. And businessman Tom Steyer making several appearances in the Lowcountry as well. News 2's Riley Benson has spent much of the day with the Steyer campaign and joins us live from Mother Emanuel in downtown Charleston, where Steyer's second stop just wrapped up not long ago. Riley.
Brendan, Tom Steyer is campaigning around the clock across the Lowcountry ahead of Saturday's primary election. Steyer made stops in Somerville and Charleston in hopes of earning more votes to make a final push.
So let me say this. Yep. I think I've been to South Carolina more than anybody else who's running for president.
Steyer started the night off with a stop at Kickin' Chicken in Somerville to speak with and take questions from Dorchester Democrats before making his second stop of the night at the Mother Emanuel AME Church in Charleston as a part of a town hall. Some voters who are still undecided attended the event in hopes of making a decision.
And that's why I'm here tonight, just to take in Tom's message and see if I can make a decision between now and Saturday when it comes time to vote.
Terry Scipio, who attended Steyer's event in Somerville, says as an undecided voter, he's looking for a fresh change in the White House.
He's not your typical politician. He's not your everyday. He hasn't been in the spotlight. This is something new for him. It'll be a breath of fresh air.
Tom Steyer's older brother, Jim, says the Steyer family has fallen in love with South Carolina.
And there's sort of a warmth and a kindness to people in South Carolina that's really special. And for my brother, it's been an incredibly cool place to campaign.
Jim believes his brother will perform well in Saturday's election.
There's something very natural and really warm and special about the relationship with the voters here. And I think he's going to do really well on Saturday.
And if there's one thing Jim wants people to know about his brother,
he's just a really good, caring person who's been successful, who wants to do that for people all across the country.
Steyer will continue his South Carolina campaign stops Friday morning when he heads to Sumter. Live in downtown Charleston, Riley Benson, Count on 2.